before the first doubt was planted in you. The universe had already decided you are wanted. You have always been wanted. You were always wanted here. Your place was always set. The universe arranged for you, and it has not forgotten yet. Before the voices that said you were too much, before the rooms that didn't leave enough to touch, before the turning away and the cold, before the story of not fitting was told, there was a moment in the great design when the universe drew your specific line. It said, this one right here, this particular light, belongs in this world and belongs tonight. Not as an afterthought, not by mistake, but as a necessary gift to give and take. The universe does not create the unneeded. Every soul that breathes was specifically seeded. You were not a mistake, not an accident. You were specifically chosen for this particular life. You were always wanted here. The universe held your place so dear. You were always wanted, always known. You were never meant to feel alone. You belong, you always did. No story ever changed the grid. You were always wanted here, and the universe still holds you near. The table of the universe is wide, and your name has always been inside the great and sacred ledger of the loved, the ones the infinite has always shoved, not away but toward the center, toward the warmth and light, the sacred enter. Even when you sat outside the door, the table had your place and always more. The universe was never the one who left. It was the voices of the small bereft that built the wall between your heart and this, the truth of your belonging and your bliss. Let this reach the part of you that was told you were too much or not enough. It was never true. I speak to the one inside who still believes. The hardest lie that loneliness achieves. You were not left behind. You were not missed. Your name was on the universe's list. And every door that closed was not the end. The universe was routing you around the bend, toward the place and people made for you, the belonging that has always been most true. You were always wanted here. The universe held your place so dear. You were always wanted, always known. You were never meant to feel alone. You belong, you always will. The universe holds this love still. You were always wanted here, and you are wanted now, right here. this reached a wound in you, share it with someone who needs to hear. They are wanted tonight. Wanted, belonging, here, known. You have never in your life been truly alone. The universe does not make the unwanted. You are here because you were chosen. The earth knew your name before you were born. It has been calling you home every time your feet touch the ground. The earth knows my name and calls me by the root. I belong to this ground the way the tree belongs to its fruit. I take my shoes off and I meet the ground, and in that meeting something is found. The earth receives the weight of who I am, without condition and without a plan. It does not ask my history or my worth, it simply holds me. That is why it's earth. The molecules beneath my feet have been through every living thing that's ever seen this sun, and they will hold me just the same, because the earth already knows my name. It is encoded in my cells and bone, the memory of everywhere I've grown. If you can, press your feet to the floor right now. Feel the earth recognizing you. The earth knows my name and holds me sure. I belong to this ground for every cure. The earth knows my name and calls me home. Wherever I go, I am never alone. I am of the earth is of me, the most ancient belonging, wild and free. The earth knows my name, and always will I belong to this ground, and it holds me still. The ancestors who walk the same sweet soil, who planted and who harvested their toil, they pass their belonging into the ground, and now that belonging can still be found. When I stand on the earth, I stand with them, with every woman, every man, each stem of the human tree that grew from this one ground. The belonging of the ages to be found. I am not the first to feel this held. I am the last of all the ones who've spelled their names into the earth with every step, and the earth has honored every debt. Your ancestors are in the ground that holds you. You are standing on their belonging. I have searched for belonging in the sky, in other faces, in the asking why, but the oldest belonging was below, in the dark and sacred earth's warm glow. Before the question of belonging arose, the earth had already chosen, and it knows. The earth knows my name through the tree. The earth knows my name, and always will. I am held by the sacred ground, and still share this with someone who needs to remember their roots, that the earth has always held them. Earth, roots, name, held. The ground beneath my feet has always held my wealth. The earth has been holding your name in its soil since before you arrived. I belong to the web of all living things. Every creature, every root, every song that sings. Mycorrhizal web beneath the ground connects the trees in networks so profound. The forest shares its sugar and its care through thread like roots too fine for eyes to bear. The oldest trees feed the youngest and the new. The web of life is sacred through, and I am in this web, not on its edge, but woven in the center of its pledge. The same intelligence that feeds the oak is feeding me through every breath I've spoke. I breathe what the trees are breathing out, and that is what belonging is about. I belong to the web of all living things, the forest and the field, and all it brings. I belong to the web, I am the thread connecting life ahead and life's now dead. I am held by the whole, I hold the whole. The web of life is woven through my soul. I belong to the web of all that lives, and in belonging it completely gives. The whale song moves through oceans in a day and carries news of life along the way. The birds migrate by magnetic sacred lines. The salmon find the river by its signs. All life is in communication now, a sacred web that no one can disavow. And I am in that conversation too, though I have forgotten what I always knew. My body reads the seasons and the light. My cells respond to moon and day and night. I am not separate, I am the receiver of all that life transmits to the believer. The loneliness I felt was not the truth, it was the forgetting of my ancient roots. The web was never broken, I had turned away from what my body always yearned, and now I turn back toward the living whole and feel the web receive me soul to soul. I belong to the web of all living has been breathing with you all along.
Ancestors walked me here through every grief and every fear. They carried what I could not carry and placed me in this sacred fairy. There is a line that runs behind me, along of those who sang me forward in their song. They did not know my face or name or day, but every choice they made, it cleared my way. The great-grandmother who survived the cold, the farmer who grew something from the sod, the healer and the wanderer and the brave, the ones who loved and all the ones who gave. They are not gone, they are the ground I stand, they are the warmth inside my outstretched hand. I am the latest version of a long and sacred, stumbling, beautiful and strong. Feel the ones behind you right now, the countless hands that pass the thread to you. My ancestors walked me here tonight. They carried me through every dark to light. My ancestors walk beside me still. Their love is in my blood and in my will. I am held by all who came before. Belonging is the gift of every lore. My ancestors walked me to this place, and I carry them with every step of grace. I used to feel the loneliness of now, as if I were the only one somehow. But when I turned to look at those behind, the crowd of my belonging filled my mind. So many who had loved and lost and tried, who kept the flame alive and kept their pride, who found a way to love in the hardest years, who passed a song along through all the tears. I am not lonely, I am the newest one of the longest and most sacred family run. They are with me in the marrow and the breath, the living and the ones who passed through death. You carry the survival of everyone who loved before you. Feel the strength of that line. I heal for them as much as I heal for me. When I find belonging, I set lineage free. Every wound I mend that they could not is a gift returned for all they've got. I honor them by living fully here, by letting myself be loved without fear. My ancestors walked me here tonight. They carried me through every dark to light. My ancestors These are the ground beneath my feet. Their belonging and my own now me. I am held by all who came before. I carry them and they carry more. My ancestors walked me to this sacred now, and I belong because of every vow. Share this with someone who feels disconnected from their lineage. They are more held than they know. Ancestors walking held line. 1,000 lives of love built this life of mine. You stand on the shoulders of everyone who loved enough to keep going. You are their answered prayer. I belong to myself first and always. This is the root of all my other belonging. I have given my belonging to so many rooms, to those who held the door or held the brooms of keeping me in line with their design. I fit their space and called their story mine. But there is a belonging older than all that, a home that was established before the gap between what I was told and what I am existed. A prior and more sacred plan. I belong to myself the way the star belongs to its own burning, not to other songs. No other star can own the light it makes, and no one else can own the light it takes to be the person that I am in full. The self-belonging is the strongest pull. When did you last feel that you belong to yourself, not to anyone else's version of you? I belong to myself first of all, before the other belonging answers call. I belong to myself, the root is here. Every other belonging becomes more clear. I am mine, the most sacred belonging in the line. I belong to myself, and from this ground every other belonging can be found. The ones who could not offer me the space to be myself were lost in their own race. They were not able, not because I'm wrong, but because the hurt runs deep and long. I forgive the rooms that were too small, the mirrors that could not show me at all. And I return now to the self I left, the one I abandoned in the bereft attempt to fit what was not made for me. And I say, welcome back, you've been set free. I have come back to my own knowing ground, the self-belonging that was always found. Speak to the part of you that you abandoned to please someone else. Welcome it back. It
has been waiting. From the belonging that I have to me, all other forms of belonging can be. When I no longer search from emptiness, but from the fullness of my own address, I find the people and the places made for the person that I never should have stayed away from. The truest and most whole, the self-belonging sovereign of my soul. I belong to myself first of all, before the other belonging answers call. I belong to myself, the deepest root, and from this root my richest life takes fruit. I am mine, I am mine, I am whole. Self-belonging is the medicine of the soul. I belong to myself, and from this ground the most abundant life of all is found. Share this with someone who has been shrinking themselves to belong to others. Mine, belonging, home self, the richest belonging of all was always within myself. You are not too much. You are simply in rooms too small for your belonging. The universe arranged for me every star and every seed was placed in its exact right place, so I could fill this sacred space. You belong, you belong. The probability of me being here defies every calculation held dear. The exact meeting of the exact two in the exact moment chosen through all of time to be the crossing place. The odds of me were one in boundless space, and yet I am, and yet I breathe this air and walk this ground and offer up my prayer. The universe did not make this by chance. It arranged the whole improbable dance. The stars that died to make the atoms here in me, they died so I could persevere. So I feel the improbability of your existence. You are the one thing that should not be possible, and you are here. The universe arranged for you to be the most necessary part of the tapestry. The universe arranged every single thing so that you could exist and live and sing. You belong, you were arranged. Nothing about your existence is strange. The universe arranged for you to come, and everything alive is glad you've come.
exchange of kindness that kept the thread through plague and war and all the sacred dead. Every moment of survival was a universe insisting on, because you had to come. There was a specific gift, a specific love, a necessary lift that only you could bring to this exact, particular and irreplaceable act of living in this time. Your laugh, your way, your specific quality of facing day. No substitute exists for what you bring. The universe arranged this specific thing. Breathe this in. The universe did not make you by accident. It needed you specifically. I release the story of the accident, the version where my presence was not meant. I replace it with the truth the cosmos holds, the one the oldest sacred story told. You are not here by luck or by mistake. You are here because the universe chose to make a space exactly shaped for what you are. Belonging is the nature of each star. The universe arranged for you to be the most necessary part of the tapestry. The universe arranged every thread and sign so that this moment and this life are thine. You belong, you were arranged, you're here. The universe arranged for you to appear. Everything alive is glad you came, and the cosmos has always known your name. Subscribe to carry this belonging into every week, and share it with one person who needs to know they were arranged for. Arranged, necessary, here, belonging. The universe built the entire cosmos so I could be longing. No more I belong, I have always belonged. You are not here by accident. The universe worked for billions of years to make you possible.